Hey, welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday the 4th of June, coming to you live from a sunny Portugal. A bit of cloud in the sky. Alright, so today I'm going to carry on with the pool, not swimming pool, malarkey build. And my job today is to figure out how I'm going to unroll that, measure it and cut it all by myself, and if I even have enough for the pool, because I don't know how long that is, and I need 10-20 meters at least of it, because I don't even know how wide it is. So I need to measure it up and cut it and see. I really need to have a shave. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. I'm joking. I'm gonna shave. Don't know when, but I will eventually. Anyway, let's see if I've got the right tools. Right, so I've got bolt cutters, tape measure, and a pair of pliers to unbend the metal. Let's hope I can cut it with the bolt cutters, because if I have to get the angle grinder out, then I have to run the extension lead from all the way over there.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone, it's just a matter.
So now that the malleus sole's been cut, I need to somehow get it from up here down there without it getting caught on the protruding rebar. So, you know, we're all about health and safety here, so let's find a safe way of doing it. That works.
I swear to God, I get it, man. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get it,
yeah. I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God, I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never off it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Profit, spitting hot shit.
So I've managed to lay most of the malleus sole. There you go, just to give you guys an idea. So all I got to do now is cut a couple of strips to go down the middle and attach it with wire. I haven't attached all of them down the sides yet, that needs to be done, and then tidy up the end bits, and that's it, and it's ready. Just be warned though, that if you're ever handling malleus sole on your own, just be careful because it springs up, and yeah, that's what happened to my arm. So I'm going to go put some iodine on it because it's rusty, and last thing I need is a tetanus shot or it getting infected. I'm going to show you how to make homemade fertilizer from kitchen scraps. Now this is going to be a liquid fertilizer that will be full of nutrients, and your plants and trees will absolutely just love it. Okay, so let's get on with it. So what you're going to need to make this homemade fertilizer from kitchen scraps is a container with a lid, because this has one drawback, and that is it stinks. And then you need loads of kitchen scraps, nothing cooked. So in here we have fruit peel, vegetables and stuff like that, potato peel, carrot peel, banana peel, anything that's fruit or veg but nothing cooked. No eggs, no meat, no fish, no nothing like that. So in this container already, if I open it up, I already have some kitchen scraps that I've been collecting over the last few days. You see in there already some broccoli and stuff like that, some leek trimmings, and it's pretty stinky. So all you want to do is add the rest of the scraps into it. So I've just added the scraps into there, and now you want is water. So I'm pretty much adding enough water to have it all submerged pretty much. That'll do. So now you do is just close it back up and you let it ferment and stew for about a week, 10 days, probably 10 days max. And then every couple of days, every 3 days, just give it a mix. Well, just in this case I can just shake the container because it's a sealed container, and then after that it's good to go. Just make sure you store it out of direct sunlight. Put it somewhere cool and shaded and you'll be fine. So last night I finished adding all the Magliasol to the pool, and it is now ready for the concrete pool. Well, I say ready, it's 98% ready. I'm waiting for more busha chimica so I can attach more rebar to the walls there, and then attach it to the Magliasol, and then we're ready. But we're pretty much there, it's done, it's in. So now we're ready for the concrete pool. So if you like the video, please subscribe and share. It will help me out loads. Come on, come on, I need to get those numbers up. So do me a favor, subscribe and share. So today I'm not going to do any work on the pool. I need a break from the pool. So instead I'm going to focus on clearing some land to start the second vegetable patch. Because if you see, all the seeds are going mental. So these will be ready for planting in a couple of days. We've got loads of different veg and some flowers. Now this one hasn't been doing anything, but they're starting to come through. We'll wait and see. These will be last to go in. I've got enough space in this vegetable patch, and the vegetable patch here seems to be doing okay. Hello, Bee-Boo. He's not my cat. We just fed him last year. When I came back this year, he started turning up again. So I started feeding him again, and now he's always around. At least he gets rid of the mice. So yeah, all the tomato plants are fine. Peppers, aubergines, salads, courgettes, yeah, all doing fine. So there's no space here, so down the end I'm going to start a new veg patch. And it's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today is getting the vegetable patch ready and tidying up bits and pieces around the land. Right, let's go.
And now you shit, yeah, I promise this. I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this. I will not quit, man, I'm on it. Honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God, I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bro. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Said I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never off it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Profit, spitting hot shit. Off topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Back, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to.
So I'm going to use this area here as the vegetable patch and hopefully incorporate the fence that's there and there as trellis for some of the items. However, there's also the risk that some of the villagers, as they pass by on the way to the cemetery, will just help themselves to some veg. So I'm thinking over here on this side of putting corn, planting corn. I have no idea about planting corn. I'm just going to give it a go. Clear a bit of the land here, make a little patch, and grab some of the weeds that have decomposed down there, some of the ash, and just dig it into the ground. And hopefully I'll have a little cornfield here. So I started 50 corn seeds. Not all of them have germinated, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully in about a month's time I'll have a mini cornfield here.
Yeah. My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro.
So I'm gonna go off for a break, have a cup of tea, and chill out for 10 minutes. This is knackering doing it by hand. And that's what it looks like now. So I'll carry on afterwards. Doesn't help that today is literally roasting. I think it's going to be 29 degrees today. I'm hiding in the shade. It's hot. It's not even midday yet and it's roasting. I mean, today they reckon it's going to be 34 degrees here. I don't know, but it is hot. Anyway, so a quick catch up on what I did yesterday. Yesterday I prepared vegetable patch number 2 and also what will be the cornfield area. So let's have a look. So all this area here is going to be where I'm going to start the second vegetable patch. That's what it used to look like, just for comparison. So I've cleared as much of it. I dug it in a bit using a pitchfork because I don't have a garden fork. So I've turned it a little bit. And the idea is that when I actually come to plant here, I'm going to mix in some tea bags and some of the other broken down weeds, composted weeds from the piles, and just dig it in to the soil to try and improve it. I know that it's bare at the moment and it's exposed to the sun, which is very bad. But then when I actually come and plant it, I'm going to use the weeds that are lying around as mulch. Even if I get weeds sprouting from the mulch, it's best to have some mulch down than nothing at all. Because one thing is for sure, and that is leaving exposed ground that's bare like this will definitely kill the ground, if that makes sense. So let's have a look at the cornfield. Well, what will be the cornfield. It's only a bit of cleared dirt at the moment, and it's going next to the fruit trees, and this will be the cornfield. I only planted 50 seeds, and not all of them have sprouted, so that should be enough to hear. Now, what am I going to do for water? Because over here I don't have a borehole, and neither do I have a well, and I don't want to use mains water. It's bad enough that I'm going to have to use mains water for the pool, not swimming pool. That's going to cost a fortune. So what I'm going to be doing is probably going down to local spring and filling up jugs or 5-litre containers of water in a wheelbarrow and bringing them back here. So one of my aims this year is to see how much food I can produce here on the land for the cheapest cost possible. So I've got no proper compost, only the broken down weeds. Fertilizer, I'm making my own fertilizer out of food scraps, and even some of the green weeds that I pick up, I chuck them in a bucket and I'm keeping them there with some water, and that makes excellent fertilizer. So it's going to be all organic, and we'll see how much I can produce this year. I mean, I'm not going to be here the whole year, so I can't do stuff like potatoes and stuff like that. It just won't grow in time. Although, maybe do, but if I was to do potatoes, I would do them in containers, not in the soil here. So I've got no trellises and nothing like that, so I think I need to go make some trellises. Yeah, so I think that'll be the job now. Let's crack on. So, look at that. The sun's gone, covered by clouds, and it's turned into a lovely, cloudy, cool afternoon. Right, so for me to make so for me to make some trellises, I need some wood. I know I've got wood on that weed pile down there. However, I remembered that last year the olive trees threw up loads of straight suckers. So I've grabbed the wheelbarrow, I've got a saw and some cutters, and I'm going to check the olive trees. So for me to make trellises, I need some straight wood. I know I've got wood down there on the weed pile. Then I remembered that last year the olive trees threw up some suckers and they were all straight, and that should be enough for what I need. So grab the wheelbarrow and some tools, and I'm going to check all the olive trees. Yeah, so just as I thought, see, there is a sucker there going from the bottom of the olive tree. It's all the way up. It's almost pretty much straight, and that's perfect for what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Don't worry, it doesn't harm the tree. In fact, it's taking away the energy from, instead of it producing branches, it's producing suckers. So this is what the weather's been like for the last 2 days here. Pretty much stops and starts, and it's just almost impossible to do anything on the land. Crikey. So this is now the third day in a row that it's been raining on and off constantly the whole day, and I'm getting fed up with it, to be honest, because I can't do anything on the land. Pretty much have to stop and start. However, I have come to a realization, and that is that due to the fact that I don't have a well or a borehole, look how much water is running off the tiles at the top. Not only there, but also the barn roof as well. Rainwater harvesting. So yeah, I think my solution will be rainwater harvesting. So yeah, that's an option that I'm going to look into, is a way of collecting all the rainwater off all the roofs that I have. I mean, I've probably got at least 140 square meters of roof space, and if it rains like this, when it rains, then crikey, I'll have water for the whole year, depending on if I get a big enough water storage tank, enough to water all the plants and stuff. I mean, my seedlings are loving this weather. Yeah, so I'm standing in the rain just so you guys can see how much water is actually coming off the rooftops. And even off this one here, there's loads of water coming off it. That's enough, I'm getting soaked. So just behind me is the end of my land, and in front of me is this track that I've never really been on. And the neighbours told me that along this track somewhere I should be able to find some bamboo canes. So it's going to be a lot easier if there are bamboo canes, using them for trellises than it is with the wood that I've got collected. So off we go exploring. So there comes a moment in everyone's life where, you know, you come to a crossroad, and whatever decision you take will affect you, either good or bad, if it's right or wrong. I mean, who am I to say whatever choices you make are good or bad? But you know, sometimes these crossroads are important. What the hell am I talking about? Anyway, let's get back on track. That's the path I just came down, and this is the crossroads I was talking about. Yeah, I was trying to be funny. Alright, I've been up that road that leads back into town, the long way round, and I've been up this road and nothing, and I've also gone down there and left all the way down past the trees over there, and I could not find any bamboo cane. So I don't know what my neighbour was on about, that there's some bamboo canes down this path, but I couldn't find them. Maybe it's the good old, yeah, they say it's just down there and it ends up being like 5 miles away or something like that. And it's just over there, and it's like miles away. Could be one of those. Anyway, I do know where there are bamboo canes. However, getting access to it may be tricky. I don't know. I haven't been there this year, so I don't know what it's like access wise. But hey, at least I've had a nice brisk walk. You know, it has stopped raining today, and I could have been doing something else, but instead I've decided to go for a walk. So I thought I'd stop off and show you the local font here. So this is one of the options where I'll get water to water the veg on the land. And it's a natural spring that comes from down there somewhere. There. And it fills up these two. So the overflow goes underneath the building and creates like a little mini river going down. And the bamboo canes that I'm hoping to get are on the other side of this building. However, I don't know what the access is like. And I think I hit the jackpot. You got some bamboo cane here, but then you got tons over there. And that's what I'm interested in, is the stuff over there. It looks like the property ends there, and I would have access over there. So I know I can take some from here, but I'm preferably looking for the longer sticks. Oh, and look, that's actually a road. It's got a name. That goes straight down. Yeah. So I thought I was in luck, but I'm not in luck. Unless I come along down here on this bit and have a look, see what I can see. Yeah, there's no way of actually me getting there. So someone has been along here and cutting it all. So that's the bamboo that I managed to get earlier on, and I've just left it there so it will dry out over the next few days before I turn that into some sort of trellis. And I've got all this wood here. That's how much it's rained recently. That's a lot. So let's have a look at some of the trellis that I've made. Well, I've only made 2 bits of trellis. But before we get there, let's have a look at how the seedlings are doing. So that's all the seedlings I have started. And the corn here looks like it's ready to go in the ground in the next couple of days. So I'll be starting the cornfield soon. This is other wood that I've collected to use as trellises. And now, are you ready for my tomato trellis that I've MacGyvered? Ta-da! There you go. Consists of a bit of wood and string, and it works. At the bottom, there's attached to the string is a bit of wood that I hammered into the ground. See, so just there you can see wood at an angle with string attached, and that goes all the way up. And the veg garden is looking pretty good. And I have to show you this. So I'm so chuffed with my veg garden, I need to show you it. I've got my first tomato. Yeah! That's only 1 tomato. How many more? Salads are fine. Peppers, aubergine, looking good. Mr. Cat, more aubergines. That's either watermelon or melon, I don't know. And the courgettes are fine. And with all this rain, however, all the weeds are growing back really quick. So I need to weed it out. However, I'm not going to mulch it until the rain stops. No, they're actually forecasting rain until Tuesday, and today is Friday. So every day till Tuesday, there's rain. And here we have veg patch number 2. I haven't planted anything yet, but I have built a tomato trellis. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like the video.